Where do we begin? What's next? What are we doing? What's the concept? What do we want to do? I think drilling holes. Let us pilot, then we will drill. The legs don't need it on both sides, they just need it on the one. Come back here. Where are you running off to? So only one side of the arms are going to get the big one. Probably went a bit too deep. Now that I'm looking at it, probably should have thought about that. No matter. It will still work. It will still work. Put that there, put that there. They're not perfect. They're not exact, but it is a start. It is a start. So we got those. Those don't need anything else. These do, however, need whatever size this wants to be. We need a bigger yet smaller bit. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, what I should have done. Oh, I guess I don't know where it is. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It is an idea, and it would have worked, but this is what we're doing. Oh, come on, glasses. Please, will you stay up? Hey, drilling is done. I appreciate your service, Vice. Now what? I think now we're going to get back on to the bandsaw, and I'm going to try to cut these hinge joints in these things now. So the whole hope is that not only are we going to cut the hinge joints, we're also going to cut our hit areas off of the sides of our top arms and top legs. Might try to do a little bit more shaping on the hip as well, if it allows me to. There's a lot of wood I need to get through. And we got to shape more of that. Now we are going to move the bandsaw back into place. So I need the top of these are top leg, bottom leg, arm, hand joints, hip joints, arm joints. These are the fiefs. No, yes. Yes, these are the fiefs. Okay, so we got all of our feet, leg stuff on this side. We have all of our hand stuff on this side. So this is going to get plugged in. I'm going to sasp some soda here. It's good soda. You know what I just realized I'm missing? I'm missing my beats, bro. Where's that Griselda? Where's that Stove God, bro? Where's Boldy? Give me that good. That good. That Conway, bro. That Benny the Butcher. Oh, love that Buffalo rap. I don't know what it is about it, man. It hits though. Okay, let's start with our hip. Okay, hip's done. Next, we're going to let's focus on our legs first. So with the legs, we're going to slice off a side on here, going to expose a flat, hopefully. And then on here, we are doing the inner part of our hinge. piece of wood got sucked in. There we go. Okay, so besides the few things that I feel like I messed up on, I definitely messed up on the one of my leg joints. It's cocked. I don't think that's savable. You can kind of see that it's not, it needs to be straight and it ain't straight. So I don't know if that's going to work. And the to be a lot smaller than I initially thought they were going to be. So that's kind of interesting. Still, I think it's working for the most part the way that I want it to, at least in the sense that it's still going forward. That's for sure. So we still have that. We can still, I guess I never did try to stick these in, did I? Oh, shiza. Had a feeling that was going to happen. Well, we have to make another one. We have to make another one. There's no saving that. Obviously, the top of the legs won't fit because one is skewed. But then you got the feet that would go. Better set it up in a more presentable fashion here. You see that? No, you really can't, can you? Let's duck you down ever slightly. Foot, ankle, ankle. Can you see this? Yes. Top of the leg, hip, spine, neck. How is there this fitting on again? Do like that, and and actually it's the other way around, I think, right? Like that and that. And then you got your hands. Yeah, that's basically it. I do feel like it's a bit small. Huh, okay. Trying to think what my next step is. So I do think I have to remake some parts, unfortunately. What needs to be remade? Honestly, I think all of these joints have to be reduced, or I have to open these up more. I need to fix the leg. I do think I need to widen these up more. Okay. Where do we go from here? What is the plan? What is the plan? If I need to remake that, I need to remake that. There's no getting around it. I feel like I need to make the shoulders wider. What are we going to do to fix this? A little stumped right now. I'm trying to figure out how to best proceed. So I'd like to get to shaping. That'd be the best part, because then I could actually see these things starting to take a little bit more shape to them. However, if I got parts that aren't working right now, I might need to redesign something. We could flip this around. We know we need to redo this one, don't we? We could redo this one. We could redo this one as well, and then re-drill them so that they're the same size. We can recut these so that they actually fit on. I'm looking for something to throw on the bandsaw there to add some kind of like shelf for me for these smaller pieces so they don't get sucked in along with my my fingers. Gosh darn it. Okay, come on. We still got this. We still understand what we're kind of doing here. Okay, so those fit pretty good. This fits nice. I'm going to do the feet and the hand inclusions with the Dremel or with the chisel. Right now, I think I'm going to move this back. So I think we have to, I don't think there's any getting around having to redo the leg stump there because I really did mess it up beyond what will be usable. Maybe? No. No. It's definitely it's passed. It's passed, which is unfortunate because this was a really good one. That's okay. We have some more wood that should work. I think it was 4.5, if I'm correct. Yeah, 4.5. Going to turn that. Going to turn out those as well. The joints. We need to turn out the joints as well, is what I meant to say. I just realized that this was the beating piece of wood. I don't think it should matter too much, though. Which ones are we redoing? We're redoing the ones that are going into the hand. If they're the ones that are going into the hand, they do need to be this large. Okay, never mind. So I do want this. I have my Sharpie. And I have my square. If I lean against this, is it going to fall on me? No. Good. Good. So first and foremost, let's get our circle scribe. Okie dokie. Let's slice this up. I even get the saw in there at that angle? Just barely. Why did it go all the way through that time? I don't care. It doesn't matter. If anything, it's of benefit to us. We will take it as a good thing. We will take it as a good thing. Okay. So we got our joints. We got our new leg. We need the lathe once again. Okay. It's going to go there. Let's scoot all of our pieces in. This is a junk piece. These are junk pieces. Get them plugged in. Okay. Oakley dokley. Okay, back at it once again. We get our lathe tools. Oh, I needed to mark centers on those, don't I? Those are our joints. This is our new upper leg. And we got centers on them all. Okay, that's good there. That's good there. I do need another thwacking stick, though. Do we have a good thwacking stick? I do not believe we do. You know, I brought a hammer in here, didn't I? I could have swore I did. I could have swore that one of the things that I had this morning is I brought a hammer in, and now, oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, where is this? Want it on this side. Bring in our tailstock. Nope. Yes. Good. Unlock. In. Okay. Like before, only now we kind of know the procedure that we're going for. Give ourselves a good sight line here. Kind of tell where we're going with this. Where are our calipers? Those are really important so I don't get too foolhardy and mess it up again. That's good. That's good. That's on. That's out. That's on. Full gouge to start. Be happy with that. That's ready for the bandsaw. Okay, we got that. Let's get our leg turned out now. I think that's going to work. It's a little bit skinnier, but I think it's going to work. Oh, what next? Now we got to go back on the bandsaw and recut out those. Okay, go on the bandsaw, recut out those. Don't believe we need the turning tool anymore. I can go back up there. Move my lathe and back over to here. This back over to there. Okay, so we got that to cut out, these to cut out. I don't think this is working the way that I was hoping it to. This is the bad one. This is the bad one. That's the bad one. That's the bad one. Let's try not to mess this one up this time. I would have liked it thicker, but it will work. It will work. Those are arms, arms, leg. I think that will work for that. I think it will. These are our hands, right? I think, well, this is the leg, I believe. I just went too skinny on this one. Again, I think it will be okay, but I'm just starting to frustrate myself a little bit because either I'm going way too fast and I'm messing things up, or I'm not producing what I wanted to produce is part of it as well, because this idea is really nice, and then of course you start putting it together and you get a different kind of situation. Not bad, not terrible, but it's challenging for sure. Challenging for sure. They're stiff in there, that's for sure. That's better. That's better. There's that one. Leg, leg, arm, arm, arm. These aren't legs. These are arms. That's what I meant to say. Arm, arm, arm. Leg, leg. Okay. Now what? We got all that. They're mostly all there. We now have to figure out how to get it so that these aren't so rigid. We have to get some shaping done. And we don't really have a great way to shape except for a Dremel and a palm sander. And the palm sander, I do not believe, is going to be a worthwhile option in this aspect. So what we'll do, we'll start with the Dremel, and we will see where that gets us in shaping. And then we will possibly move on to something like a chisel or a rasp or something in that kind of mindset. Let's see here. Okay. Make sure this isn't on when it's sitting on me. That would be terrible. Okay, come on, guys. This needs to go that there, that there. This can go in here. Nope. Yes, I believe what we're going to want to start with the cone bit and see where that gets us. So now we're going to be trying to add our, I guess, like the more refined nature to some of these parts so that we can at least start getting a shape that we can then build a body around. Except for the hooves, Well, maybe even the hooves. I was going to say, except for the hooves, everything else is going to be covered, but I might even cover the hooves up in some kind of like Flex Seal, maybe some kind of black lacquer, perhaps. Okay, first, where do we start? Do we start from the bottom or do we start from the top? I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. Let's do it this way instead. Let's see if we can't try a different bit. Maybe this bit is too clogged to really do what we need it to be doing. Come on now. What we need this one to do is we need this to be able to sit in here and move freely. I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. I need to figure out another way to do this. Okay, let's try. We need to rethink this because it's not working the way that I thought. I thought I was going to be able to get away with it without some kind of belt sander, but now I'm seeing that that is a impossibility almost. Like, I can do a little bit with this, but when it comes down to it, it looks like I really do need a belt sander of some kind. Okay. Let's see here. Is that going to get us what we need, though? That might be the better option right there. Definitely don't need something like that. I think I'm going to have to go get another tool. I'm not happy about it, I'll tell you that. I don't like having to stop, especially when I felt like I was going pretty good there for a second. Where in the hell? Why are you giving me all the strange ones here? I don't want any of these. I am so confused what it is trying to show me here. I feel like that's the closest one. Guess so. I think that has to be the next step because we can't shape anything unless we have something to shape with. And I thought I was going to be able to get away with it with what I had. I don't think that's possible. So I think the next best option is to go get something to shape with instead of trying to fight against technology. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to call this part 2. Call it part 2, and we'll come back and we'll try again later.